What up, what up, what up, what up, everybody? Happy Sunday, fun day. What is going on? Happy Sunday. Y'all let me know if y'all can hear me. Let me know if you can hear me. What's up, everybody? What's up, what's up, what's up? Happy Sunday, happy Sunday. What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Listen. So you guys see the thumbnail. You guys see the thumbnail. We gonna be kicking about Jaguar Wright said the cartel is after her, y'all. That's what she said. Okay. We're gonna talk about Martell Holt being the grand marshal. Okay. And then we're also going to talk about the Chris Rock backlash. And it's RHOP Sunday. The reunion concludes today. So we are going to talk about that as well. Hold on one second. All right. All right. Listen, let's get some housekeeping rules up out the way. Let's get some housekeeping rules up out of the way. Listen, if you are not subscribed to the channel, please make sure that you do so. Make sure that you hit that like button. When you come up in the room, listen, I don't know where y'all manners be, but just go ahead and hit that like button because see, when you do that, it's just like coming in somebody's house and speaking. That's exactly what that is. So please, please, please make sure that you hit that like button. Make sure you subscribe. Check and make sure you're subscribed to all of your favorite content creators because YouTube is on some stuff, y'all. Um, and bang them notification bells so you can get your notifications. All right. All right, with everybody, with that being said, let me speak to everybody. What's going on? Simply Elegant One LMV. What's up with it? What's going on? You already being messy, and the show just started. The show just started. What's up, Belle? How are you? Um, Blue Devil Bay, what's going on with it? What's going on with it? What's going on, Miss Sheila Wright? What's up, Real Estate Insider? What's going on, man? What's going on? Baby, what's going on with you? All right, Shalika, what's up with it? What's up, Shalika? What's up? What's up, Andre Carr? What's going on? What's going on? Listen, I don't know if you guys had an opportunity. I don't know why I'm talking like I'm out of breath, child. But I don't know if you guys had an opportunity to check out my Shanquilla Robinson video this morning. We did. We do have an update, y'all. I got activated in that video. I always do when we trying to bring justices to the injustice. So make sure you check that video out for real, when you have some time. All right. Listen. I don't really know what to start with today because today's roster is them but a bunch of foolishness, if you ask me. So let's go ahead and get started with this backlash with Chris Rock. So Chris Rock has a comedy special that he's been working on. It's been a year since the Will Smith slap. Okay, since the smack, since the squab. Well, I guess it really ain't considered no squab if he didn't fight back. I don't know what you call it, right? But anyway, we know he got popped in the face. Yep. So he is receiving quite a bit of backlash. I'm just get ready to pull it up and bring it on the screen. What's up, Ray Mel? Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday. Oh, and I meant to put Angela Yee on here, y'all, because I found what she's saying to be interesting as well. Where she is saying where she went on Tamara Hall's show and said that uh it went up females producers, no females showrunners or nothing like that worked in the studio with them. So we're gonna talk about that as well because I feel like she it was her words and how she answered that question. And I think she knew she was gonna be I think she knew she was gonna be talked about. Okay, hold on, y'all. Thought I had this pulled up. Okay, here we go. All right, give me just a moment. I'm about to share my screen. I am about to share my screen so that you guys can see this. Um, Here we go. Y'all, everybody know we live. We here for a good old Sunday kiki. That's why I want to get this up out the way. Because once we get this up out the way, then we could just talk. We could just talk. We can have us a good kiki. Because these other subjects are actually funny. We'll talk about Martell too, because his situation ain't funny. I don't know why they made you the Grand Marshal, baby, the Bloody Sunday, but we're gonna talk about that. Anyway, y'all see this here? So it looks like, again, like I said, Chris Rock had a special. I'm not going to waste my time going to watch the special or anything of that sort. But here are some clips in regards to this special. So you guys can go check it out over there. I don't want any type of copyright, nothing going on over here. With that, so what I am going to do is I'm just going to show you briefly of what's going on. Okay. So he had made some comments about this. And then, the people on Twitter had reactions to this. A lot of people felt like the things that he said was corny. It had been a time waiting to happen, unfortunately, because Chris Rock sometimes do be talking out the side of his neck. Like, look, we understand a, com, a com, we understand his role, but you can't do that everywhere you go. You just can't. You just can't. So anyway, a lot of people had backlash in regards to this. So one of those tweets being Chris Rock called Jada Pickett Smith a B word and said Meghan Markle played the race card, punching down a black woman. Clownery. All right. Someone also said he tore into everyone, Democrats, Republican, younger generations to baby boomers, whites, and blacks shaking my head. He called white people crackers on national television. Y'all not talking about that though, girl. But when someone else of another race called us specifically niggas, this man crackled as if it was something to really be crackling about. That ain't nothing to be crackling about. This is why I say over the years, in my opinion, again, all of this is my opinion. We ain't got to fall out about my opinion, but in this particular case, I feel like anything that Chris Rock gets, he deserves. That's just me. That is just me. Like, he has been corny for years. He has been corny for years. He always comes for the wrong things that don't really be funny. I mean, it may be funny to y'all, but Chris Rock just ain't funny to me. He just ain't funny to me. And let that have been me. Listen, you go ahead and say what you want to. The little slap that you did get wouldn't have been all you got. Okay. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. So yeah, this is what's going on with Chris Rock down in the news. You guys can head over to the Shade Room. You can head over to the Neighborhood Talk, Hollywood Unlocked. Any of those blog sites are going to be posting this along with the tweets in regards to this. But again, like he's been coming after Jada for a very long time. And I had to eat somebody up on Twitter because this man said something about Jada Pickett Smith deserved a backlash instead of Chris Rock and all it. I mean, it's crazy. It is crazy. One thing about it is, if y'all don't have no Twitter, you better get you one. You better get you one. You better get you one. She is though, LB, but sometimes we gotta know our place though. We gotta know our place. So you can't be mad that you calling something that belongs to somebody else that word and they reaction that comes after that. That's it. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, Chris Rock, I feel like, in my opinion, he deserved it. It's just how I feel. All right, moving on to the next thing, because I don't like to be on topics too long, baby. I do not like to be on topics too long. We're gonna keep it moving. So here's just an announcement for the channel. Um, so on tomorrow we will be reviewing the third part of the final part and third part of the Real Housewives of Potomac reunion. That does air tonight. We will be reviewing it tomorrow. So be on the lookout for that announcement tomorrow. And then we'll also be reviewing the SWV and Escape the Queens of R&B show that will be coming on as well. I'm pretty excited about that. So make sure that you're ready to review that tomorrow. This does premiere today, and there's about 6 episodes of this actual show. So um I'm excited about it. I don't know about y'all, but I'm pretty excited about it. So we'll see what it's gonna give. All right. We'll see what it's gonna give. I feel like it's gonna give us a little something. All right, listen. Make sure that you're getting your goalies. Okay. Make sure you are getting your goalies. All right. They are 10% off right now. Head and click that link, and you can most definitely get your goalies. Okay. You can definitely get your goalies. All right. Getting back into this here really quick. Getting back into this here really quick. So I want to talk about Martell Holt. Okay. I wanted to talk about Martell Holt. Give me just a second and let me pull up his Instagram. Because I saw this on his Instagram and I had to do some research in regards to this. And listen, I still wasn't able to figure out how they were able to choose this man to be the Grand Marshal for something of this type of movement. Listen, your character speaks for itself, right? And the way that you portray yourself is literally who the viewers on the outside view you as. That's what we view you as. So Martell made this announcement. It was 2 days ago. It was posted 2 days ago. Okay. On March the 3rd, which was Friday. Okay. So it says if you are not familiar with the story of Bloody Sunday, that could mean a few things. It could mean you've been spared the details, pictures, and conversations that memorialize a significant moment in Black history. It could also mean that you've missed an opportunity to celebrate the brave men and women who are who were blood enough. Oh, I'm sorry, not blood enough, bold enough to fight a system intent on keeping them from thriving. Goes on to say, but it's not too late for you to learn more about Bloody Sunday and the people impacted on that day. Join me on March the 4th, which was yesterday, 2023, at 8 a.m. for the Selma Bridge Crossing Jubilee Parade, where I'll be serving as Grand Marshal. I'm gonna finish reading this, but hold up, because I'm just trying to figure out why we picked Martell for such a significant movement in Black history. Why we picked Martell Holt? Okay, that part I'm not understanding at all. Okay. So the Selma to Montgomery marches were three protest marches held in 1965 along the 50-mile highway from Selma, Alabama to the capital of Montgomery. Okay. And again, I'm just not quite sure why we have Martell in this place. 58 years ago, John Lewis and other civil rights leaders, they marched from Selma to Montgomery. I'm trying to figure out why in the hell Martell Holt was just chosen to do that. But again, he ain't win no Heartthrob Award. Martell was not nominated for no Heartthrob Award at all. Martell was nominated for all of the crazy, 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 crazy things. Listen, you got to be able to prove this is the first time that you've ever discussed stuff like this. Let's look at your history. Let's look at this. What are you teaching people? Are you only teaching people this movement on the day that you were granted to be Grand Marshal? Listen, I have a big problem with it if you do not teach people what this actually is. You don't even know, sir. I can't. I can't. You've never talked about any of this stuff. And you are the Grand Marshal? No. I think it's disrespectful to the legacy. Just my opinion. I think it's super disrespectful to put someone in place like that that doesn't know or has not discussed or talked about these things at all. Like I can only imagine how the people who actually did things in regards to this movement And he ain't doing none of that. He ain't teaching none of that. So no, I don't think Martell needed to be the Grand Marshal. What's up, friend? I don't at all. Teach, teach, teach. I think you got to be something better to be in a position like that. You know what I'm saying? But that's just my opinion. um, most of these civil rights leaders treated their wives like Martell. Well, baby, let me again. I just feel like if you're going to be in a position like that, you must know exactly what it's about. I think you should be talking to people in spaces that line up with that. I do. It's shitting on people who actually fought and done certain things that yeah, you ain't there. You ain't there. You ain't there. So I'm not here for Martell doing something like this. I find this to be a extravagant moment in life and you want to play with it. You want to play with it. All right, moving on to the next thing. I'm gonna keep it trucking today. I'm gonna keep it trucking today. All right, so on here, child, we got Miss Katie. Miss Katie, Miss Katie. So Miss Katie took to Twitter, y'all, and she wanted to let y'all know. I chuckled at this because Katie, baby, Katie even tagged Sharice, honey. Katie said she was here for the smoke. Okay. So Miss Katie from the RHOP, you guys know that a lot of people been saying she been begging for a job and different things of that sort. But Miss Katie said Miss Katie said that allegedly she is alleging that her and Sharice may have gobbled their cooch up a little bit. Sharice may have gobbled that cooch up a little bit. Blah. She was ready for that kitty cat. Ah, listen. This literally made me chuckle. Okay. This made me chuckle, even if Martell was to talk about it. People are obsessed with male. Well, that ain't over here. That ain't over here. I again just feel like if you are going to be placed in a position of that sort, know and talk about what it is. He does not fit that. And that's shitting again on the legacy of Selma. However, getting back into Katie. So hold on one second. Let me pull up her tweets. I don't think she deleted them. Um, hold on one second. I screenshotted them though. Let us see. Okay, let's see if she deleted the. Katie, what you do? Block me? Okay, no, here they go right here. Katie. Is these tweets gone? Um, blogger. Yo, Katie's still going in. My goodness. Um, okay, no, she did not. Miss Mama said, "What we not fit to do over here is delete no tweets." Okay, we is not deleting tweets over here. I said what I said, and I meant what I said. So, Katie went to Twitter, y'all. She went to Twitter, y'all, and this is what she had to say. She said, "Maybe next season." On RHOP, they were asked Sharice Jordan about the night we had sex, and I lied for her so, so she could get her settlement. Maybe question mark. I'm not bitter, just saying. Or maybe she is so entertaining. We will all be amazed as never. I really don't know why this is so funny to me, but when I saw it, I really chuckled because yeah, Woo! I can see it. Ooh, I don't know what it is about this, but yeah, I can see it. Anyway, so Katie is standing 10 toes down at what she said. And y'all know that Katie is currently, going through some things. And she has asked Andy several times for her job back. And people have said that she needs to come back maybe in a friend of capacity. The only thing that I say when you leave reality TV and you're having issues like that, I always say that if this is not a good space for you to be in, then try to heal first and then try to make your way back into these spaces. But child, this made me chuckle because I can see it. I can see Sharice. Oh, oh gosh. Listen, all I'm gonna say is all I'm gonna say. Listen, I don't know if it's true or not. This is coming from Katie. Okay, this is coming from Katie. Can y'all not see that? Oh my goodness. Listen, I hope it's not true because here's the thing. I don't want to I don't want to see I do not want to see Sharice back on our TV screen. I'm sorry, I don't. Sharice is not bringing anything. She doesn't have anything to bring. Absolutely, Ellen. I'm with you. She's boring. Sharice and Katie in the bed together was nothing. Oh, listen again, again. I just again, she's not here to bring anything that we want to see on the TV screen. Like I'm really tired of Sharice. I actually don't even want to see Sharice in this third part of the reunion. Like why? Like you're not gonna say anything. You're not gonna say anything against Karen. I mean, you say you have more information, or per the trailer, we see that you said that you have more information, but girl, we good. We good. We good. I told y'all I'm convinced that production called Sharice and told Sharice if you want to get to anything that we have going on as a group, baby, you need to go ahead and walk. Go ahead and walk. Okay. Go ahead and walk. If y'all can't tell me production didn't call her and tell her to walk to Mexico. But baby, every time we saw her on the screen, it looked like she had just got done with a long, dreadful. Oh, anyway, yeah, I don't know what to believe. And yeah, you're right, friend. Katie has not lied. Katie has not lied. Katie has not lied. But yeah, this Katie talked about her and Cherie seasons ago. Remember Karen said, I do have info on you, but you have children. It makes me wonder what the tea is. Woo, child. Maybe she wants to munch on Karen, and Karen's wig said, baby, who is you? Sharice always looks like she just finished a shift down there at the no ma'am, no ma'am. Okay, she's a hard working mother. She worked down at the Popeyes, she worked down at the Waffle House, and she worked down at the Wendy's. I know that's right, girl. You better get your coin. You better get your coin because I am convinced that you work all 24 hours in a day. That I am convinced. I am convinced that Sharice works all 24 hours in a day. Yes, I'm convinced. I'm most definitely convinced. Listen, now y'all know we've been over here kikiing and keeping it real when it comes to Jaguar Wright. And we have listened to Jaguar Wright gone down to the police station and cuss the police out. We have also listened to her cuss her husband out, and I mean cuss her husband out real good. And she has done a number of things. She has done a number of things. And so the latest thing now is that Jaguar Wright is saying that the cartel has sent her a letter. Okay, that the cartel has sent her a letter, and and she has some things that she wants to say. She wants to say. They said that she was running from the police. The police allegedly had went to one of her family members' house, and they were looking for her, and they could not find her. Okay, so Jaguar has a conversation with her husband. They're saying that her husband allegedly said on Instagram. I actually did hear it that he allegedly wants to get Jaguar committed, but he can't. Okay. But the cartel sent her a message. Okay. The cartel sent her a letter. Okay. And the cartel has been knocking on her doorstep. Right. The cartel has been knocking on her doorstep. So we're going to take a listen. Hold on one second, y'all. Is this it right here? Andre. That what this lady said. I ain't said that. I ain't said it. That what this lady said. Okay. Oh, well, let's listen to. Okay, we got a couple of listen to. Is this the one? Hold on one second. Y'all know y'all be over here living for a good key when it comes to Jaguar. Y'all be living for a good key. So did what she had to say about Chris Brown, Rihanna, and Jay-Z. Now this was just last night. So here we go. Hold on. Let me throw this back up here and let's take a listen.
You guys gonna hold on to Chris Brown and beating Rihanna?
So the guy asked how
You know what
long.
I'm saying?
I don't understand why people keep talking about that. It was forever ago. They were both very young, and he had just had his first herpes outbreak from her giving him the herpes. People don't understand what happened that night. And that's because Jay-Z worked so hard to change the narrative of that.
Listen, as much as this lady talk, y'all, and much as she has been talking, listen, Jaguar. I, I wouldn't be. I ain't gonna say the cartel is looking for her, but I would not be surprised if I didn't realize this was from an interview. But I wouldn't be surprised if Jaguar
Hey, peace, YouTube.
actually had like really received a letter from somebody. I ain't saying it's the cartel, or just received some type of warning. Cause baby, all you do is literally get on social media and how crazy. Hold on. Is this it? Hold on one second, y'all. I gotta get this from my other page really quick because I listened to the recording this morning And when I say that I was like, OMG, this is crazy. So hold on one second. Okay, here it is. So she had a conversation with Tokyo Tony on the phone. Okay, so let us take a listen now.
Dang.
Good God Almighty.
Did not. People don't believe me when I.
Oh.
This ain't no game.
That's serious. That's some serious
This ain't
shit.
no game.
Good God Almighty.
Did not. People don't believe me when I try to explain to them who I am. Did you send her the video? Gina? Did you send her the video?
Oh, let me say this here really quick. Let me say this. Y'all, this woman is out here calling that little Gina girl that's allegedly out here claiming that she R. Kelly's daughter and Aaliyah's daughter. Why is she out here now calling that girl her goddaughter? Girl, don't wait a minute. I got a question. Don't the parents got to give permission to be a godparent? Do the real parents have to give permission to be the godparent of somebody, a guardian, or something like that? Somebody let me know down in the comment section. Because let me tell you something. I really came from a family that didn't do all the godparents and the godmom and the goddaddy and the god sister, god auntie, and all that kind of stuff. I didn't come up in that type of household. Okay. We was all kin, and that was that. It wasn't no God mama, God daddy, and all that kind of stuff. I'm hearing more about that now than I have in growing up. So let me know. Somebody let me know. Because if you just met the girl, how you now the God auntie? I mean, the God mama, not the God auntie, but the God, how you the God mama? Somebody tell me what's up. Oh my, hey Aunt Natty. Somebody tell me. Ain't that the rules? Or do everybody make up their own godparent and god auntie and stuff rules? How that work? How that work? You asking that? I'm asking why she won't wash that bandana. You know what, Andre? Because I'm not about to play with y'all. But what? Somebody tell me, because I thought it was the opposite way around. I thought that the parents had to give you permission to. I thought the parents had to give you permission to. I don't know. Jaguar sick for real, y'all. At this point,
It's in her WhatsApp account. Hope you need to get on WhatsApp so you can see the video for yourself. It's in your WhatsApp account.
Remember, my phone fucked up.
what?
I know, so you won't have to find another way to get to it. Actually, better yet, email it to her right now. I'll give you her email address. Email the video. Your email don't work? You can't share it to email?
Yeah, I can email.
No, she can go through her
So
email
basically, in
account.
case y'all don't know what's going on in this little clip, she trying to send the letter from the cartel to Tokyo Tony. What Tokyo Tony's supposed to do, I don't know. Go clean that black mouth you got.
You email her the video, please. I'll give you her email address when you're ready.
Oops.
Ugh. I got to put something up on this YouTube video because y'all, I can't stand to look at Tokyo Tony's mouth. Oh, it looks just like a pit bull mouth or something.
SHA, 2 S's, MSSHA H-A, what's the rest of it? L-A-N-A?
Mm-hmm. My name, Gmail.
H-U-N-T-E-R. Ms. Shalana Hunter at Gmail. Her icon should pop up. Ms. Shalana Hunter. M-S-H-A-L-A-N-A-H-U-N.
Tell that girl Hunter.
T-E-R. At Gmail. Ms. Shalana Hunter.
I can't. Hold on. I'm about to fast forward a little bit because I need to get to this part.
Hell, come on.
They both crazy.
You called me 3 times. You should have texted me. If I hung up and I pushed the voicemail, come on. Text me.
You ain't gonna do nothing but respond in a voice message like you be doing to everybody else. My God. What's the point in texting you? You ain't gonna text your voice message back until after you get off the phone.
Fuck. My fucking brother, he's a pest.
I can't do this.
Fuck. Damn. You gonna call me and ask me about what?
Hello?
Yeah, girl, it's my brother. You're annoying.
Ciao.
Damn.
All right, it's emailed to you.
All right. Shit. It's supposed to be for better or worse, man.
Well, apparently, that's all subjective. And he knows because the kids called him and told him. And he said, y'all be all right. You fucking take a sabbatical? Now you need a break? When shit gets real?
Mm-hmm. This is beyond real.
Does that sound like a warrior? Or does that sound like a coward?
Damn.
I'm asking.
Oh, to leave your wife, that's wrong.
No. You talk all of this big fucking talk. You talk.
Yo, let's keep in mind, a few days ago, Tokyo Tony was just sitting on the phone with Jaguar and Jaguar's husband, Gumbo. And they was on the phone talking about Gumbo allegedly putting his hands on Jaguar. But we all know, listen, it could have went both ways. They could have been boxing on each other, whatever the case may be. But Tokyo Tony was not singing this same song a couple days ago. So I don't know what she done had that's less than what she had a couple days ago. A dose or something, but I ain't here for it. Okay, let me read what y'all saying about God children. Godparents are chosen by the mother and the father in case if they right. That's what I thought. That's what I thought. Bobby from Legends, but she been trying to get. She do literally be making up stuff. She do. Hey everyone, what's going on, Kristen? What's going on? Because hubby is Hispanic and the way on godparents work differently than the black godparents. Okay. Doesn't beyond real mean fake? Child.
All this big table talk. I'm the this, and I'm the that, and I'm the soldier, and I'm the major, and I kill anybody that touch mine, and I kill anybody that do anything to mine. Oh, the Mexican drug cartel is here to kill us. Yeah, I think I need to take a mental health break. Get the fuck out of here, bitch.
What? What?
Oh my goodness.
The truth is the reason why my husband is acting the way he's acting is because he know he bitch, and I'm the real fucking deal. Mm-hmm. That's what he don't want to admit. He He a whole ass nigga. Been playing tough for a long time.
Yo, she sound like she on a little something.
When it's time to be time.
She might be scared, Jag.
What do you mean might be? I know he's scared.
Oh.
He been scared.
Dang.
But then you want to play tough.
I got shade.
Hands on me.
Right, friend. Right.
Yeah, that part. No, his man actually told me out his mouth that he slammed you and everything. His friend. I heard.
She said his man.
I know.
That shit's crazy.
I know. And then he said, what did my husband say? And I whooped his ass and he ain't been around ever since. But then I go up to the shop and I talk to them and find out the boy been there every day.
So she got an issue with Bobby down at Legends. If y'all don't know, so the sole intention of, well, I don't know what her sole intention was, but when she went down to the police station down here in DeSoto and got her butt locked up, she had went down there talking about, so Legends is the barber shop that she was at when she threw all them ashes, threw her son's ashes, took his ashes and rubbed them all over her face and stuff. That's the barber shop that she's actually talking about. So allegedly her husband Gumbo cut hair too, right? And he be down there, I guess, just chopping it up with them like it's a beauty salon or whatever. He just down there talking and running his mouth and stuff. And she ain't really like that. So, you know, Jaguar definitely looks like the controlling type of somebody that I really wouldn't want in my presence. But however, she went down there trying to regulate and do some things. Y'all know that man from that cult, and he has actually stated that he was in that cult with Nature Boy TV or Nature Boy, whatever that man name is. Y'all got to look that stuff up because that's some real stuff, and it is literally happening before our eyes all the time, and we don't even realize it. Yo, when I figured out and found out some of the people that were involved in that, my mouth dropped because I was so shocked and surprised at some of the people who are involved in this particular cult. It's crazy. It's crazy. It is absolutely crazy. So here's my thing when it comes to Jaguar Wright. She's been showing that all week. It's also being alleged that her husband served her with some divorce papers. Listen, she needs help. She needs help. I think that when people are of a certain age and they are required, or not necessarily required, but they have to get a psych eval and all of that kind of stuff. It's being alleged that they are looking for her to do that. But I don't know how true that is, but she does need help because at this particular point, girl, you're doing too much. And you're getting a lot of people involved. You can't call the police station cussing them people out about your phone. You can't call the police station. You surely can't go down to the police station cussing all them people out and they ain't done nothing to you. That lady was in there eating her peanuts and you walked in there and telling her to hurry up and do what you asked her to do. Nobody got to do nothing for you, girl. You'd have been waiting until next week for me to complete the project you asked me to do because I ain't doing none of that. That's just not how this finna flow. So Jaguar Wright consistently shows that she is not well outside of a place where she needs actual evaluation, mental help. I mean, I'm not understanding and I don't get it. But I do know you have to be of a certain age. Now, listen, let's get into the Gina Gold of it all. So, Gina Gold is the person who they're saying is R. Kelly and Aaliyah's daughter, right? And this is the same person who was on TikTok. She was singing on TikTok, and Jaguar actually said that she would go pick this little girl up and that she would help take care of this little girl until the little girl got on her feet. Now, I don't even know if she know little girl. Forgive me. She probably a grown woman. But at this particular point, she's involved in something now that you really shouldn't be involved in. Now she's involved in Jaguar Wright, Jaguar Wright and her husband's issues. But I guess that's what you get when you out here really trying to cop a payday or cop people trying to feel sorry for you. And listen, when she first said that she was R. Kelly's daughter, I mean, most people knew that girl was lying, right? Because, girl, where have you been all this time? Her biological mother has come out and talked about her. She is a actual twin. The biological brother has said some things. So, girl, you're really out here just, you just trying to get people's money. So they were taking up cash apps, right? And the cash apps were unfortunately going to Jaguar instead of going to this Gina Gold girl. But here's where people were getting concerned. Jaguar was saying that she was taking those cash apps that she can get her some help. And she was also saying something about they wanted to take her to some kind of, and I'm probably gonna say this wrong, but a hip, whatever you call a person, I guess, that can hypnotize you and do something to you. I don't know. I don't believe in none of that stuff, so I don't know nothing about it. That tarot card reading stuff. Listen, if that's what you choose to believe, that's on you. I don't believe that stuff. So she was saying that she was going to get the help so she can go get her hypnotized. And I guess once she hypnotized, maybe she'll tell the truth. I don't know. I don't know what it is that they were trying to do, but that's what they were trying to do. That the Gina Gold girl has also made all types of allegations against Jaguar Wright's husband, calling him a predator and all kinds of stuff. So it's really bad. And my issue is when you're going through stuff like this, it is not your job or your duty to be trying to bring nobody else down. And Jaguar Wright was not in a place mentally to literally help this girl. We can clearly see that this girl is also having issues. So why in the world do we want to risk our own mental health trying to help somebody else? Oh, right, because it was a way for you to get your money. And that's just crazy to me. That girl got up there and told us that she bailed Jaguar out using her life savings. How? How? This is the same person that Jaguar had to help. Jaguar had to help. She got on these internet streets and said that she used her entire life savings that she has saved up to bail Jaguar Wright out of jail. Let me tell you something. While I appreciate you, when you got your tail locked up in that jail, that was your business and not mine. I'm sorry, I'm not fit to help you get out, and everywhere you go, you act a fool. And you do it on purpose. You do it on purpose. Literally, everywhere you go, you act a plumb fool. In what right mind do you think that you can go into a jailhouse or a police station and literally talk to the detectives any kind of way? In what world do you think that you can call the mayor's office, and because the secretary doesn't get you to the mayor, you cuss them out? How do you think that your message is being is going across? Like, you can't do those types of things and expect a great outcome. This lady gets online and likes to play the victim, but I think you know what you're doing. You know exactly what you're doing. And there's only so many times you can play crazy before they really start doing something with you that you don't want them to do. You better get somewhere and sit your busy tail down, because at this particular point, again, you are leaving these people up to nothing but to have to do that to you and put you in a place where you probably just do not want to be in. But again, you brought this on yourself. Yeah, game recognized game. Like, it's so crazy. I ain't gonna say we had, but there were some content creators who was on this bandwagon when it came to the Gina Gold situation, and they're just now having to be able to build up their, the people who felt like they were scammed out of their money or felt like that they were helping an individual. And again, I just wouldn't have been able to give sis a dime, because if you're a grown woman, where is your cash app? Why am I sending stuff to Jaguar Wright? Why I can't send it to you and then you send it to Jaguar Wright if you really want the help? You hear what I'm saying? There would have been no way that I would have sent cash apps to Jaguar Wright personally. And just weeks before that, not even a full 2 weeks before that, you was just rubbing your son's ashes all over your face. It just it's weird. It's very, very weird. Um Again, she needs help. She needs help. And when I say she needs help, she needs big, big help. Not play help, but she needs big help. And it's not cool to literally again drag somebody along your process. It's not. It ain't cool. It is not cool. Um Okay, the money that she used to get her out of jail was most definitely from the cash app she got from people. That girl ain't working nowhere, especially hanging out with Jack. Well, she actually stated, this what she stated, Keita. She said that the cash apps that she actually received, she only received about $500 from Jaguar Wright. Okay, Jaguar then later on goes and do an interview and say they raised about $2,000. So, girl, where's the other $1,500 that you raised? Some ain't right. The math ain't mathing. And so this is why I say again, we are literally listening to two people who are not well in the head. You can't tell me that girl, Gina Gold, is well in her head, and she continues to keep this narrative that she's R. Kelly and Aaliyah's daughter. When I saw this on the blogs, I didn't think that this thing would go anywhere because of the simple fact is, who believes that? Who believes that? Somebody like Jaguar, right? Her and her husband in the background. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You got your grandmama cheekbones. You got your grandmama eyes. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You look just like her. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Stop. You knew that girl did not look like them people. She looked like her own people. Like, yo, come on now. And then to me, if I was this girl, I wouldn't still be sticking around Jaguar Wright with all of these issues. This lady has nothing but issues. Oh, but because she take you to a Chinese restaurant and buy you whatever is on the menu that you good? No, get your tail away from this woman. If you had a whole life savings, you out here talking about, well, I bail her out because I really do love her. What? You don't know her. You do not know her. The blind seriously leading the blind. Like, what are we doing? I don't know. It kind of disgusts me in a way too, because also in this particular manner, to the people who literally donated to her thinking that or trying to pretend like I guess that she was Aaliyah and R. Kelly's daughter is really strange to me. What were we giving money on? I mean, granted, Jaguar Wright said that she was gonna get her the help that she need, but if Jaguar Wright didn't get the help that she need, how's she gonna get this girl the help that she need? Child, yeah, you did say that. Simply Elegant One. Simply Elegant One said that little girl looked like Bishop Lamo. She looks like Jimmy Walker, no shade. Not Jimmy Walker. I'm just saying, I think at some point in life, you have to you gotta this just ain't it. This ain't it. This ain't it. This ain't it. This is not it. No, she don't look like no R. Kelly. She don't look like no R. Kelly. She don't look like no Aaliyah. And honestly speaking, she need to go apologize to Aaliyah's family at the end of the day, because you flat out disrespected them people by sitting up saying that you belong to Aaliyah. You disrespected them people, and you do need to apologize to them people. And let me tell y'all something else. Jaguar Wright also said that if it just so happened that she is not the daughter of R. Kelly and Aaliyah, that she's still gonna love Gina regardless. I said, wait. So you're gonna sit up here and tell me that you think that it's a possibility that she could not be R. Kelly and Aaliyah's daughter, but you still chose to be the one to assist her as if she was? It makes you definitely look at this situation in a way where these folks gotta get help. What y'all doing is not regular behavior that we see on the internet. I mean, we see crazy stuff, but come on now, what is this? I don't know. But Jaguar, get somewhere and sit down. Now it's also being alleged that the husband, excuse me, had to take a drink of water. But it's also being alleged that the husband has filed for divorce. That's his best bet. That's his best bet. Now, is she gonna willingly want a divorce? I'm sure not. I'm sure she's not. But they need one at this point. They absolutely need one. Whew. So yeah, y'all. This is crazy. Hey, I didn't get a chance to talk about this, but I do want to talk about this. Let's talk about this real quick. Let's talk about this Angela Yee situation. Hold on one second. Let me pull this back up. All right. So Angela Yee, in case if you guys don't know, she has since retired from not retired. She now has her own show. Okay, and she has left the Breakfast Club. I don't know where y'all been if y'all ain't know that. But oh, they did like that. But anyway, she was on the Tamron Hall show on Friday, I believe. Okay. And while she was on the Tamron Hall show on Friday, she was asked a series of questions in regards to being the only woman, or actually, she said out of her own mouth that she was the only woman on the actual Breakfast Club. So let's just take a listen at a piece of this here interview so we can hear what Angela Yee had to say. Hold on. Yeah.
And whenever there was a controversy with Charlemagne or DJ Envy, there were people who held you accountable in their minds for their actions. There was the interview with Lil Mama, a rapper, Azalea Banks, an entertainer, and Monique that come to mind, where people felt that Charlemagne was being misogynistic in his tone and that you should have somehow wrangled him in. I firmly disagree with that, because you're not there to police them. But people held you accountable for things that the guys, as they wrote in one article, did. Right. How did that make you feel?
And I wasn't even there when they interviewed Azalea Banks. So I'm like, what am I supposed to do? But I also feel like, you know, sometimes I would feel like I got it harder than he did for something that he said. And so I also want to make it clear that we're all three individuals. Yeah. You say what you say, feel how you feel, and I do too. But it's hard because people affiliate you with the whole group. Yeah. And that was part of why I really wanted to have my own show, because now what happens, I'm accountable for that. Yeah. But when you have three people with three differing opinions or three different viewpoints and completely different personalities, we're all individuals, but sometimes it's hard for people to separate that.
I want to go back to the woman part of it, because you did hit on something, because you were the lone woman on this show with a lot of bravado, with a lot of edge, disruptive, and that's why millions of people love the show. It seemed to me that people were always riding you.
Yeah, and you know, I was the only woman who worked there too. I mean, when it came to producers, camera people, and it wasn't an easy room for me.
I didn't know that.
So I feel like I did need more like backup, you know, because even things that I felt as a woman, it is, you know, if somebody can't understand your point of view because they're not coming from where you come from. And so that was hard for me too, to be the only woman there with nobody to be like, check somebody, you know, you shouldn't have said that like that. It's just me. And there were times I did do that behind the scenes because, you know, we should be able to do that. That's part of what it is. I'm not always going to agree, but it's hard when nobody's like, you know what, she's right. Or let's all have a conversation about this. It's just kind of like you say what you say and then.
Did you find yourself fighting for respect from the co-host who I know respect you? But when you're the only woman in the room, and which blew me away just now, you're saying even in the production part of it.
Yeah.
You're there.
It was a lot. It was a lot.
Was the fact that you were the lone one.
Okay, so child, I ain't even got deep into it, and y'all already talking about child, girl. So listen, listening to that, and this is just again my opinion. Listening to this, it makes it sound like that you needed an excuse to come up with the reason why you don't stand as a woman on what you were on. And also, too, one thing that I find very interesting is I remember every last one of these interviews that you did, where, first of all, let's go back to the Little Mama interview. It shocks me that you addressed or even used the name of someone who was not present at the particular time when the interview went down, but you didn't speak on the ones that she gave an example for, other than one saying that you wasn't there. But Angela skated all across the original question that she was asked and then chose to victimize the question by saying that she was the only woman in the background as far as producers, showrunners, and all of that stuff, right? So, you know, DJ Envy responded, and DJ Envy, I think DJ Envy's response, sometimes there's a lot of times I don't agree with him, but his response was pretty classy. It was just like, this is all cap, you know what I'm saying? There are plenty of women that actually work behind the scenes, behind the cameras, and different stuff like that, that work actually. And so, me, I ain't gonna lie to y'all. When she said that, I was thinking to myself, okay, so you mean to tell me that you work amongst nothing but men? I know that that's what we see every day, and is that what you want us to feel and see? Because we do see you working with 3 men every day. I don't know. However, she also got backlash from Lil Mama. Lil Mama has some things to say to her as well. So give me just a second, and we're gonna take a look at that. Lil Mama chimed in, DJ MB chimed in, and they just wasn't, neither one of them was having it. Neither one of them was having it. And Erica has some things to say too. So give me just a second, Erica Mena. But anyway, let me pull this up here really quick. Sister One Friday. Hey, listen, if you're just now coming in, please make sure that you do like this video. It's very important that you like all of your content creators' videos so that you can push them up in the algorithm, okay? Share their content as well. All right, let's take a look at this. So this was DJ Envy. DJ Envy stepped in to the shade room, and child, he had a few things to say. He said, this is just not true. There are plenty of women, where he said, Cap, this is just not true, Cap. There are plenty of women that work behind the scenes on the Breakfast Club. And again, I just got to thinking, like, this is interesting. I'm nosy like that, y'all. Federal. I was just checking to see what celebrities like this. But anyway, people were going in on the comments and just saying like she should just leave gracefully. But also people believe that she's doing this or that. Of course, she can get promo for her show and different stuff of that. different stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? But I can't with Angela Yee because she has actually shown a pattern of not supporting women, period. Honestly, that's just the way that I feel. Um, but anyway, here is Little Mama's response. Little Mama says, "Oh, please, she was up there playing foul games too. She has helped make multiple women of color, especially, feel like the only woman in that room numerous of times." And again, I have to agree with her by listening to the things that have taken place. And again, like I said, she did not ever address any of the actual issues that were asked of her. She chose to address an issue about someone who she wasn't even present for that particular interview. She has stayed in spaces where she has not backed up women, and that just is what it is. Congratulations to her. You got your own show. I'm pretty sure this is what you're doing for content for your own show, because then she had to come and clean her words up and stuff like that. I mean, when they said Angela Yee was leaving, look, bye, girl, bye. But let me get her response that she said. She was like, "I don't usually address stuff like this." But before I do any of that, listen, if you guys care about the Tim Norman case, go check out this most recent video. This is the documentary with a timeline of the things that happened leading up to Andre's unfortunate unaliving. Also, check out this video today. I went live earlier this morning to discuss Ben Crump taking over. The family has retained, Shaquilla Robinson's family has retained Ben Crump. So please go check out that video. Please, please, please. We need to be saying her name so that she can get the justice that she absolutely deserves. Tomorrow we will be reviewing the third part and the final part of the Real Housewives of Potomac reunion. Okay. We will also be reviewing the SWV and Escape the Queens of R&B show as well. So make sure that you tune in for those tomorrow, for sure, for sure. Okay. So I just want to let you guys know that. So give me just a second. Let me pull up Angela Yee's response. Not that I really care, but child. All right, here we go. Let me moody. Okay. So this was, oh yes, Vel B. That's my boy right there. That's my boy right there. I remember that reality based in NY with people in the radio. She was and I can believe that. I can most definitely believe that. Okay, now this is coming from Angela Yee. Okay, so she called herself addressing this issue. So she says, usually I don't comment or go back and forth with people, but there's too much spinning in the room. Refer to people in the studio, the producers, board op, the videographer, and the host. Yes, they are men. That doesn't mean that there aren't amazing women who are execs, sales people, interns, in other departments. I've said this on many occasions that it can be hard when your viewpoint is different based on your experience. I didn't anticipate that this would cause so much firestorm. Everyone texted me, "Are you okay?" which I appreciate. And I know I don't normally take the time to over explain because it drags things out even more, but that's all. Girl,
Angela Yee works like this.
we want to be, we're going to get into DJ Envy's response, but you really want to be that girl. You really want to try to be that girl. And sorry, it just don't land well. That's not what you said. That's not what you said. Like, people have to call out the lies. You think that your words, that's not what you said. That's not what you said. And it doesn't do anything. This is the very reason why I said it gives me that she wants to be relevant, because she does have her show. She wants to be relevant and she want to be that girl. And sorry, Angela, but it just don't land over well. This is DJ Envy's response.
on her time at the show and talked about being the only woman working on the Breakfast Club show. What's your reaction?
I mean, she was. I mean, it was her, Charlamagne, and myself, so she was the only woman on air. But behind the scenes, there was so many different. I mean, our boss, the actual person that pays our bills and pays our checks and hires us, is Thea Mitchum, a Hampton University graduate, by the way, who's a woman. There's a bunch of women there. I think she misspoke. I think her words were taken out of I guess, technicality. I'm sure she'll clean that up. But there's a lot of women that work on that show. I mean, we can go from Taylor, who's a producer now, to Sydney, to Samantha, to Claudia was a producer, Sasha was a producer. There was a lot of women on it. There was a lot of.
So you just heard DJ Envy name female producers. He just named female producers. You specified in your explanation, which I don't honestly think that she should have explained. I mean, she should have said anything. Like, people have to learn when to shut up. And this would have been one of those instances where you didn't even have to address this, because at the end of the day, you were addressing it made you look even more crazy. Let's continue listening.
Diverse people on there. But, you know, I'm glad that she has her own show. She's doing well. I'm excited for her. We come on early. She comes on right after us. So, I mean, it's like anything else. Sometimes, you know, I mean, it's no problems, no beef, nothing like that. But I just felt like, you know, she didn't, I guess her comments and the things that she said were taken out of character, taken out of what they really meant.
Yeah. Angela Yee reflected.
So, again, we see his desk cap and all of that, right? So I found that again. I found it very interesting. I find it very interesting. Hold on, let me see. Chef, show Erica's response, because that's important, because I was tripping when I seen it. Okay, let me pull it up. Hold on. Erica Mina. I just passed it a while ago. Okay, so this is Erica Mina's response to what was said. So it's the same woman who helped DJ Shrimp play along in living this double life once upon a time with a question mark. One of the few at the time that actually knew the truth of him being married, because the truth is for years he never openly acknowledged that, which is why I was one of many he was with. Wait a minute. Hold up. Okay. Erica. Okay, anyway. she would be hanging. Hold on. Let me get my spot back. She would be hanging with us knowing I was absolutely unaware that he was indeed married, but still joined in him fabricating this cry wolf scenario on radio just so he can save face in his broken marriage. The same woman that spoke about my child on air just helped him degrade me. The effing nerve. Boy, do things come full circle. Yeah. So, Erica, you chose that moment to talk about DJ Envy. I get it. I get how she tied that in there together, but let me drink me another sip of water, honey. Girl, okay. Let's just be completely honest. Was she your homegirl like that though? I mean, did she have to look? Sometimes you just gotta know when to mind your business. And if I'm really not your homegirl or your homeboy like that, it just may be some information I just decide not to share, because you don't know what somebody got going on. You know what I'm saying? You don't know what somebody got going on. So, you know, I learned to mind my business. I learned to mind my business when it comes to sneaky links. I learned to mind my business when it comes to people marriages, boyfriends, girlfriends. You gotta learn to mind your business sometime, because at the end of the day, them folk gonna do whatever they want to do, especially if they grown, honey. They gonna do what they want to do. So you're gonna have to stay at their business. Okay? Stay out your business. Oh, so yeah, I don't think that if that, I mean, that's just me. That's just me. I've learned that the hard way, where you know, I have a friend who's coming to tell me everything, and then I'm feeling some type of way about their mate coming around or their significant other coming around, and I'm like, what you doing here? And you not letting me know, hey, we reconciled, we knew this, we knew that. So mind your business. So Erica, I think while I see what you were trying to do, it just didn't land over so well. Because again, it just wasn't her place to say that at all, unless y'all was like real tight homegirls. That just wasn't it. So you can't use your situation with DJ Envy to try to victimize the situation to make it look like it came full circle for this situation, because that's not how that works. That's not how that worked, girl. That's definitely not how that worked. Because again, and y'all let me know if I'm wrong. Okay, I see what y'all see. Y'all saying right. I was just about to say, let me know if I'm wrong, because again, I feel like even when you being good Judies with somebody, you still got to be extremely careful. I even learned that with my sister. Like, again, when it comes to relationships and stuff like that, you got to know your place. You got to know your place. Yeah, she tried it. Okay, I'm glad I ain't the only one that really thought that, because I'm thinking while reading this, girl, what do this? What? I'm literally over her like, what? Girl, what? So yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, I feel the way I feel about Angela Yee. I feel like she's doing this for clout. She's using this to, you know, pick up ratings on her show. That's just how I feel about it. I also feel like, again, we have seen her in interviews with women where Charlamagne has said some things, and not necessarily. My thing is this: like, it's not you having to tell him what's right, what's wrong, what he shouldn't say, what shouldn't be said. But there does come a point to where we got to respect each other, and I feel like she never done that. She never spoke up to people when people need to be respected in the studio, when they need to be respected in their interview. Like, you got to respect the people that you're interviewing. And Charlamagne is very loose at the tongue, and he says stuff that be out of pocket and out of place sometime, and he know who to ask what to and what not to ask people, because certain people will pop off on him. Donkey of the day. Hello. You know what I'm saying? And let's just use that Monique instance for instance. Look, you don't have to agree with Monique, but I do feel like at some point, when do you speak up for the women that are in the same room with you? That's what the original question was asked, and you chose to use that time to focus on something else. I can't with Angela Yee. I can't. You went on Tamron Hall's show and you lied and you got caught in your lie. That's just what that is. You went on Tamron Hall's show and you lied. You lied. You lied. You lied. You lied and you lied. That's what you did. You lied. Teresa West, what's going on? What's going on? I thought I was the only one. She knew that it was getting an eye on the story. So Erica thought let him Erica be trying. She do be trying. She trying to get her little moment when she can get her little moment in, honey. She do be trying. But that wasn't it. That wasn't it, sis. That was just not it. Hey, Miss Renita. She said she didn't get a notification. So listen, if you guys are not getting your notifications, here's the thing that the only thing that I can say: don't personalize your notifications. Get your full notifications for your favorite content creators. Because here's the thing: when you guys click that bell the first time, I think it does customize notifications. But then when you actually click the bell, it does give you like 3 options, I believe. Make sure you click all notifications. Okay, notify for all. And do that for everybody that you're subscribed to. Well, at least the people that you really want to get the notifications from. They need to be me. Tamron knew what to ask. I agree. I do agree in that situation. That's why I said Angela Yee chose to do this. And then even in her response did not back up what she originally said in the interview. And I just, I don't get it. Like, I really don't get it. It's strange to me. I have it set for all. I just checked it. I don't know why you ain't getting no notification. I don't like that though. I don't like it. They playing, they playing, they playing, they playing, they playing. Just like they playing with me on my views and stuff like that. But that's okay. That's okay. YouTube really be trying it. They have been trying it lately. They have been trying it. But guess what? I'm gonna consistently bring y'all content. They not bringing me down. I'm bringing you guys consistent content. I've gone live for the last few days, with some very significant stories. We want to make sure that we remember all of these things. Okay, period. So yeah, I wanted you guys to check that out in regards to Angela Yee. Now, there's something else I want to talk about here really quick that I did not want to put on here. But while I'm getting that pulled up, make sure that you guys go check out the Tim Norman timeline. It is very important that we do so in regards to this, because of the simple fact that we need to know what's going on. Okay, he also wrote a letter, y'all, and okay, let me say this here really quick, y'all. In that letter, remember I read like the first page of the letter, or briefly read the first page of the letter the other day. Do you know that this fool, this big hip fool, went on in that letter to actually call his own nephew a menace to society? This nigga here ain't no good. Okay, you hear me? I want him all the way under the jail. All the way under the jail. The next live that I do, we are going to be reading that letter in full. And that man had the nerve to basically call his nephew a menace to society. But you had your nephew unalive. Who's the menace to society? Please check out Shanquella Robinson video. There has been an update. The family has retained Ben Crump to initially help with this particular case. Tamika Mallory, there are some other people in there. We did review this video. I do urge you guys to check this video out. Okay. If you have Twitter, Instagram, whatever the case may be, please, please, please hashtag justice for Shanquella Robinson so that her name can go viral like it did before. Once I push the hashtag in on Twitter, if it is a trending hashtag, it will automatically pop up. It didn't automatically pop up, which means that her name is no longer trending. Please, please, please do what we can so that this family can get the justice that they deserve. Please, please, please make sure you check that video out. Make sure you like it. All right. All right. And tomorrow we will be reviewing the final episode of The Real Housewives of Potomac Reunion Part 3, and we will also be reviewing SWV and Escape the Queens of R&B show that is actually premiering today. It is a 6-part series, okay, 6-episode series. So we are going to dive deep into it, y'all. I want to know what's going on because I don't know if y'all had heard, but Tamika and Tamika and Tasha allegedly got into it at the premiere party. That's what they're saying. So they got some real sister beef, and you know what I'm saying, going on. But yeah, I just wanted to talk about that. All right, so here is the next story that I want to talk about, and I know y'all have seen this everywhere. It says the father opens up about having 7 children by 7 different women. They want me to be responsible for the children I told them that I did not want. Yo, let's listen.
I got 7 kids and 7 baby mamas. Now, for the past few days, I've been going live, telling my story, speaking my truth. And a lot of women having an issue calling me a deadbeat because I tell them I was being irresponsible, not wearing protection. But I always tell these women that I got pregnant that I do not want to be a father to these children. And
Nigga, what? Wait a minute. Nigga, what?
Offer to pay for the abortion. Majority of times, they'll either take the abortion or they'll take a plan B. But only these 7 have kept these children. But the crazy thing about it is they want me to be responsible for some children I told them I did not want. So for some years now, some of them been trying to get in contact with me, access denied, because I don't really know why you trying to get in contact with me. I done told you I did not want them kids. So don't expect me to be responsible financially, emotional, spiritually, mentally, or physically with some kids. I got 7 kids.
Yo, here's the thing. You cannot tell them to be responsible for some kids that you was irresponsible enough to lay down with these women and have. Nah, I'm gonna eat you up. Jess Hilarious, you need to shut up in these comments because I see what you saying. Talking about it kills me that some of you are upset with him from the jump. No, use some protection. This is sorry as hell. How do you literally have a baby and say you don't want to have nothing to do with him, but you being responsible enough that you don't? Are you serious, bro? Get a vasectomy. This is stupid. And let me get on women. If he has had this conversation with you before, it wasn't no reason why you needed to lay down with him anyway. Let's keep it a buck. It goes both ways, but this nigga got some nerve to literally be sitting up here talking about that he don't want that responsibility. Well, you should have took the responsibility and put it on a condom, fool. That's what you should have done. Yo, what? This is crazy.
And I don't give a what nobody think about it. You're not gonna force children up on me. Yeah.
Yo, dude, I don't know what planet you live on, but you cannot be out here having sex with women unprotected and expect for every last woman that you've been with to want an abortion. Are you serious, bro? Yo, this is sorry. It's very irresponsible. And I do not like seeing women go up for stuff like this. This is crazy. This is crazy. Are you serious? I'm going to eat the women and the men up in a situation like this. Stop laying down having children with men like this, especially if he's had the conversation with you before. Why would you still lay down and take that chance? Not to mention, if you are having unprotected sex, you are also possibly spreading diseases and different things. Yo, get somewhere and sit your no good, irresponsible ass down. This is crazy. And I cannot believe I see women in the comments literally going up for this.
Yeah, we both made the decision to lay down and have intercourse. We both was irresponsible about the decisions we made that night. Yeah, I could have pulled out, but I didn't. And
yo, what? What? Are you serious? Yo, I could have pulled out, but I didn't. Yo, you didn't have to lay down and have sex with her anyway. Go find somebody else. Go put a hole in the wall and do it to it. This is crazy to me. And I cannot believe women are literally going up for this. What?
I ain't care to pull out because I'm not the one that's going to have to carry a baby for 9 months.
Yo, listen at the way this man is talking and we're okay with this. This is crazy to me. This is so crazy to me. I understand what he's saying. The hell?
It's the woman. In my opinion, women should be more careful on who they sleep with because you're going to be like, one of my baby mamas trying to find me so I can financially support a kid I done told her or them I did not want.
But I'm sorry, you can't just tell the people in law that you just didn't want the child. It don't work like that. It does not work like that. This is stupid. What's up, JB says what? Yes, this is stupid. I have never in my life heard nobody say nothing like this. What? Oh my God. And women are going up for this. This is crazy.
Another thing is, these just jump offs. These the type of women that I ain't even had to do nothing for. The bare minimum, but they gave me access to their body, and they think I want to be a father to a child for one of them? Wait, I don't even have no type of love for these women. How do they expect me to love these children?
Yo, stop sleeping with random women and having kids. It's simple. It is simple. This is sick. This is sick. This is sick. And I don't know. These people in these comments, I'm sure looking at y'all some kind of different. Absolutely.
Before y'all say, oh, he irresponsible, he a deadbeat, I do not want. He don't take accountability. Yeah, I do. I just don't give a f. You ain't gonna force these children on me when I told you I ain't want them. Yeah, I can offer to a pay for.
First of all, let's be very clear. You get your ignorant ass on this internet to talk about abortion, and you know what we going through with that. You gonna literally sit up here and put women through this? This is sick. And to every last woman in these comments is crazy and baffling to me, sitting up here supporting this man's stance. If you are going to do that and you don't want to wear protection, you take your tail down to the clinic and you get a vasectomy. Snip that dick up. Stop. Yo, this is crazy. This is crazy. But them same 7 women that he been having kids with, they also, I'm looking at them the same way. This is nuts. This is nuts. I do agree. I do agree. Women have to do better. And that's the reason why I said I eat the women and the men up in this situation. If you're a man and you think like him, you'll get all the smoke. And then for women who literally put themselves in positions like this, yo, we got to do better. We absolutely have to do better. This is not okay. This is absolutely not okay. We are making it okay for generations and generations to be raised without their fathers as if it's okay, and it's not. It's not okay. We got to chill with this. This is sick. I didn't even know it was that bad. I had been hearing people talking about this, but I think it was a real good reason why I hadn't went and watched it. I'm mad as hell right now. What? This is crazy. I'm wondering if he be playing mind games with these women. I'm sure. If you done lay down with 7 women and they had women, babies with these women, and you sitting up here talking about, I paid them money to get, and there is literally women in these comments going up for this type of stuff, knowing exactly what women are going through. This is so crazy to me. Not to mention the diseases and the things that you can be harming the kids that you allegedly say that you don't want, like, in the women. What are you doing, bro? This is not cool. Yo, I have heard it all. I have heard it all. Hey, Demiville. Hey, everybody that's just coming up in here. Make sure y'all like the video. Yo, what? I had to get this nigga out my screen on it because OMG. I gotta see what y'all saying. Because this is crazy to me. This is crazy. I'm mad you played it. I try my very best to stay away from that dark room. I agree, but my goodness, this is crazy. That is crazy to me. I'm sorry. Because he could have never talked to me like that. Yeah, like you say you don't have love for these women, so you're not gonna have love for these men. But for women that you just meet and that you just screw, why are you having children with them, yo? This is crazy. And that means that it's purposely done. Like, yo, You just opened the door up for things to happen to you that you probably don't want to happen, but it's gonna happen. You cannot be out here doing that and expecting to get away with it. Oh, oh, Lord have mercy. I need a mimosa now. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh, give me a minute, y'all. I gotta check my sugar. Hold on a minute. Ooh, I can't. Listen, if y'all don't mind, show some love to the channel. Show some love to the channel. Cash App $ Chef Don Don 2 or via Venmo at Chef Don Don 2 as well. It is greatly appreciated. Anything that you do does help the channel. It does help the channel. So it is definitely there scrolling across the bottom of the screen. Okay, let me see what y'all saying. Hey, sweetie, what is going on? Hey, Pinocchio rules. I hate when we act like a stereotype. Child, this is crazy. They the same helpers in the comments going to be his next victim. Watch. And you show right, Omar. And the sad part about it is people that do that type of stuff be sitting up here crying, want folks to feel sorry for them. But that's the reason why I gotta call the women out too. That's the reason why I gotta call the women out too. Because you women are allowing these men to do these crazy things to you when really and honestly and truly, we should be watching out for stuff like this. Like, no. Oh my goodness. I I am taken aback for real, for real. This that was crazy. That was crazy. Karma got his number, show do. Got every last digit. Every last digit. Don't run your blood sugar up listening to this fool. You ain't lying, my blood sugar or my pressure. My God, today, I have never heard of no foolishness like that before. I be telling these women I don't got no love for them, so what make them think I got love for the kids? What? Whoo, child. Oh, I, I am for real over here just baffled. Like, what? Yeah. Oh, there was a reason why, literally, y'all. There was a reason why I hadn't watched that video. My God, today. Wow, 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 wow. Okay, not done. I want to show you guys one other thing. Hold on, wait a minute. Hold on, wait a minute. Wow, y'all, this is literally something that has taken me down. This is taking me down. I cannot believe that. And not in a good way, not in a good way at all, not even in the joking kiki type of way. Wow, 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 wow. Oh, has any of the women came forward yet? I don't think so. I don't think so. And somebody told me about this video. I think like Friday or something like that, Thursday or Friday or something like that. But no, I don't think so. And I appreciate there's somebody in the comments that said, also, ladies, please stay away from men like this. Absolutely, you got to. Somebody said, why hasn't this man just gotten a vasectomy already? Somebody said, I agree with him. Why get mad if he let you know up front why you still had options? Um, Why be mad? Because clearly you can't tell me that all 70 of these people said slept with him knowing what his sole intention was. Somewhere he lying. And if he is telling the truth, you is a sick individual. I can't with these comments. I cannot. Sad part is he probably telling them they are literally out there thinking they WAP is. You know what? You right, Demi. You right, because I was kind of thinking that too. I was definitely kind of thinking that too. But for you to have, and I would like to know the age ranges of these babies, because he said they reach out to him and he don't got nothing for them. Well, you do realize that if they ever decided to do any type of DNA test and it draws back to you, fool, you are the father and ain't nothing you can do about it. You do realize that, right? You do realize that, right? Oh, okay. That's stupid. Stupid. I still father their child. I don't give a damn if he wanted it or not. He made it. Right. How do you tell these women eventually? You sit up and tell these women, oh, well, I don't got no love for y'all. Y'all was just a one night fling that now all of a sudden I don't got no love for this child either. Oh my God. I am literally in shock. Let's see. I know some females that really believe they got it like that. Child, I don't believe he told them beforehand, slept with them, got them pregnant, and they need to get rid of it. Child, but that ain't what he said. He said he let them know up front, which I'm with you, Miss Bernita. I don't think he'd be letting them know neither. But now let's be clear. He said he got 7 kids with 7 different baby mamas, but is that just the 7 that you slept with that unfortunately didn't get pregnant, and the 7 that maybe have went full-fledged with a, I can't keep saying that word. I just realized that this video won't be monetized if I do. But the A word, getting rid of a child. That word. I mean, Roe versus Wade happened what? Last year in 2022. So, I mean, I'm literally over here trying to figure this out. I am so anyway. Listen. I ain't got to worry about it, because guess what? I ain't out here making a whole bunch of cheering. Okay. Ain't doing that. Ain't doing that. I say a whole bunch of cheering. I ain't out here making no cheering. But my thing is just go on and get a vasectomy and be responsible in what you're doing. That's all you got to do. Stop pumping your nut in these women, and then all of a sudden sit and pretend saying you don't want to have nothing to do with the kid. At the end of the day, you are the child's father. And that just is what it is. Some of the women watching him say this, say all of this will still lay down with him. Now, you right, baby. You are so right. You're so right. And that's why I said the women that think like that, y'all gotta go around. Oh gosh, I can't. Hey, Miss Linda Gamble, what's going on? That's why both men and women need to stop sleeping with folks randomly like that. He wouldn't have been up in me raw. That's what I'm saying. Crazy thing is too, like, dude, there's a possibility of passing diseases and stuff. That is the main thing that I always think about. Like, look, so we normalize the fact that we can sleep out here and do whatever we want to do and put other people's lives in risk because we don't want to use the protection that we need to use. Like, if you choose to raw dog, that's your business. But no, the STDs and all kind of stuff are at an all-time high. At an all-time high. You gotta stop playing. Stop playing with your body. Your body is a temple, honey. Stop playing with it. You're asking for something to happen. You're literally asking for something to happen. Okay, let me see. He gonna mess around with the wrong lady one of these days. Now, you right about that, Nathan. You absolutely right about that. I'm with you on that. I am so with you on that. sometimes I hear these stories and I'm glad I won't be a baby daddy. I know though, Omar, like I'm with you on that. Like that's why I said ain't not having no kids, honey. You hear me? This just ain't it. This is just not it. My God, today. Okay, let me keep reading. That was the 7 that went forward with the pregnancy, not the ones that took the morning after or AB. But I'm just saying in general, like I can't with these women. I can't. Why? There's somebody out there that look better than him, and I'm pretty sure there's somebody out there that got a bigger dick than he do too. Probably got a better stroke game than he do as well. What are we doing? Child, let me tell you something. It's one of them things swinging around here that could be just solely for you. But if you choose to do stuff like that, you cannot get up here and want to be the victim. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Be careful. Be careful out there with the decisions that you make. Because the decisions that you make, especially when it comes to sex, it can be risky. Be careful. You sticking your pedo whacker everywhere it don't belong. I can't. That's all I'm saying. I run the risk of anything happening when I want to be grown. And that's right. That's right. You do. You do. But I want everybody to understand that, especially when you are an adult and you out here living your life free and doing whatever you want to do sexually, you just gotta be ready for whatever comes. And that's just facts. I used to actually have to, I'm gonna be real with y'all. I had to tell my friend that one time. Look, I'm not judging you, and you can do as you choose to do. But you remember this one thing. If anything happens, you got to understand that you drove yourself into that situation. And you really can't be mad at nobody but yourself, because at the end of the day, you got to know you and you got to know what you want. Be careful out here. And no, people not always telling the truth either. Doing too much and not enough at the same time. That's right, Keto. That's my point. It takes two. Yep, it does. We all know what he takes to get pregnant. Stop laying down with these folks you don't want to yeah, procreate with. Now I totally agree with that. Like, what's the possibility of you getting this girl pregnant if you dog and raw? If you out here hunching and humping raw, what do you expect to happen? You said, "No, I'm not gonna pull out." So you have every intention to impregnate these women. You said you don't care if you pull out. So you have intentions. Every time you lay down with these women and you raw dog these women, you have every intention on getting these women pregnant. That's a problem. That's a problem. And there are literally women going up for this. And that go for women out here too who want to be single mothers and want to be praised for those types of situations. We got to stop it. From the women to the men. We got to quit it. Everybody deserves to smoke. We got to stop it. We want folk to feel sorry for us, but we walk right into that situation on our own. Let's keep it a buck. Let's keep it all the way 100. Get all 4 of these quarters so you can make you a buck out of it. It's the truth. And you so right, Ray Mail. You so right. What I do want to do, and there's 49, 48 people watching me. What I do want to do, I want to create this thing about loving yourself. So I want to create a series about loving yourself. And I'm actually working on it right now. But it's important to love yourself first. It's very important to love yourself first, because without loving yourself first, you can't love anyone else. And especially when it comes to these relationships, a lot of times these relationships don't work because we don't even really know what our we don't know what we want. You know why? Because we don't even love ourselves. And it's so important to love ourselves, to do things for ourselves. If we're single, to date ourselves. And when we say date ourselves, meaning you know your worth, you know what you are worth. And this is something that I'm working on every day myself because listen, I always say, you know, ain't nobody checking for me. You know what I'm saying? But then at the end of the day, I got to realize that it takes me loving myself first before I can just take that opportunity or expect someone else to love me. So that is the series that I am working on is self-love. Um and how to encourage yourself versus being able, because one thing that people that are close to me can tell you, Simply Elegant One can tell you this, but one thing about me is prosperity can too. One thing about me is I'm always just that person that no matter what I'm thinking, the not necessarily the worst, but I'm like, nah, this just ain't gonna work out. This ain't it, this ain't that. But it also starts within myself. And I have to be that type of person that speaks those things as though they were. Speak those things as though they were. And you gotta love on yourself in order for anybody else to love you. And that's facts. That's facts. Be careful who you have soul ties with. Absolutely. And that is going to also be in there too, because soul ties are very absolutely important. They are absolutely, absolutely important. So we're going to talk about that too. I think that that's a good topic to talk about because the older that we get, the more we also do need to be reminded to love ourselves first. So, Ray Mail, I appreciate that. I appreciate that's a word, ain't it? That's a word. That's a word. Excuse me. Let's see. Okay. Listen, y'all. I just wanted to come over here and talk about these few things. You know, it's Sunday, Sunday fun day. You know what I'm saying? I just had a little bit of free time. I'm getting ready to work on a couple of things. That I did tell you guys that the award show will premiere on the Best Reality TV Star 2K23. We were supposed to do it this past Friday, but we're going to do it tomorrow, which is actually a week from the actual award show. Thank you guys again for showing out. I am still getting messages and just all kinds of stuff in regards to the award show. A lot of people were really surprised by just how it went down. And again, I couldn't have done any of that without you all voting, without the board again. I'm going to continue. So we're going to be doing things. Although the award show is going to be every year, we're actually going to do things in between that time. We don't want y'all to forget. You know what I'm saying? We don't want y'all to forget. So we're gonna be doing some fun, interactive things. Be on the lookout for those in the next few months, just so that you guys won't forget about the Best Reality Star 2K23 Award Show. But no, it was definitely fun. I enjoyed myself with you all. You all were amazing. So again, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate you all. And thank you all for tuning in. Just a few of the last few videos that I've done. This one in regards to Tim Norman. This is a timeline. And when I say this is an actually really dope documented timeline, he goes to Tim's penthouse. He goes to the home where Andre was unfortunately unalive. So make sure you guys check that out. Also check this video out. I did get a little bit angry in this video because I really want people to understand that we really need to be saying Shanquella Robinson's name. We want justice for this sweet girl. And at the end of the day, the main thing that I want is justice for this queen. So one thing that I ask that you guys do is that when you go like this video and also comment in the comment section, hashtag justice for Shanquella Robinson, because I want that video to get out. I need that video to get out to the masses so that the masses can hear what's going on. Okay. It's important. It's important. We have seen so many times where our Black queens are unalive and there's nothing to be said, nothing to be done, or any of that. Because why? Once the story becomes viral, then we shut down and we don't talk about it anymore. I will go ahead and address this. The reason why I say this in this video, the reason why there was a time where I did not address this was because I felt like there were too many false narratives that were being built based off of this PPP loans and all kinds of stuff. It just wasn't right in my opinion, because at the end of the day, what's important is justice for Shanquella Robinson. So listen to that video. We hear Ben Crump talking. We hear Tamika Mallory talking. We also hear Ben Crump's he has a lady that is working for him, and I think her name is Sue Ann Robinson. By the way, she has no affiliation. I see y'all dropping like flies, and that's okay because I'm gonna keep on talking about it. She has absolutely no affiliation with Shanquella Robinson's family. However, it is important that you guys listen to what she had to say. I really appreciate Tamika Mallory for the things that she said, because at the end of the day, these the Cabo Six got to be locked up. And so what our hope is, and I was actually speaking to someone a little bit earlier, right after I done this video, I was speaking to someone of and we just talked about the fact that it seems like now what the Mexican authority has done is they have given the US the okay to literally take over this particular case. And the weird thing about it is it seems like it's not going anywhere. It seems like it's not getting the attention that it needs. So Ben Crump, Tamika Mallory, and others did call out the White House, letting them know that we need to figure out what is going on. Why is the government not doing what they need to do? It has been since October the 29th that she left here, that she was beaten. And we still don't have any answers. And at this particular point, what it feels like is, it feels like, first of all, I am not going to say what it feels like, but what I would say, if I was in the shoes of her parents or her sister, you would honestly feel like people don't care, because it's like we talk about it, but then people start building these false narratives. I mean, people dragging the family. The family is already going through enough. Why? You know, I just don't understand. I don't understand. Something about these Cabo Six. I'm gonna say this, and then I'm done. Every time I think about it, it makes me angry to know that those 6 individuals was able to spend holidays and birthdays, because some of them have had some recent birthdays, with their family and friends. I saw this video. I did in fact check to know if this was a recent video. There is a video going around of Elise Hyatt out actually partying as if nothing ever happened. And my issue is just, again, that these people are comfortable. And my prayer to God is that you literally make them uncomfortable in everything that they do. I mean, I want them to catch a cramp immediately when they reach up in the cabinet to get a bowl. I want them to catch a cramp. When they go shit, I want it to be so uncomfortable that they have to scream and holler. Yes, I do. I pray all of that, because here's the thing. Shanquella Robinson, she don't get to do any of that. She don't get to do any of that. This queen didn't get to celebrate her birthday in January. You also want to know something else? I think about what those kids are thinking. Those kids' hairs that she braided. I can only imagine that they're asking, where is Shanquella? So for me, I'm just at this point again where I don't want the Cabo Six to be comfortable. I don't. We need justice for this queen. We need justice for this young lady. Stop building. If you are a content creator and you are literally out here building up narratives and lies that are not true, I mean, it's so crazy to see some of the stuff that content creators are doing. I'm not here for it. So my thing is, with this, I'm going to keep on talking about it. I'm going to bring you the latest information in regards to this, because we are going to continue to say her name. One thing I need you all also to do, just like we make sure Real Housewives of Potomac, Just like we make sure Real Housewives of Atlanta, all of these things go viral. We hashtag them on all up and down Twitter. Let's do it again. She needs to go viral again. This needs to be talked about again. Because Biden and Kamala, whatever her name is, she has been called out. Okay. Where you at? Where you at? Okay. Where's Al Sharpton? Where's all of these people at? And before anybody asked questions, I asked, where was Ben Crump? Where were these people? I asked these questions. Where are all of these activists that are out here doing what they can, but out here ambulance chasing? Because that's exactly what they do in my eyesight. They ambulance chase. If they can't get no good bag off of it, they not fit to represent nothing. Okay? To the people who, content creators who are out here literally saying that the family should not still be collecting from the GoFundMe, you understand something. They had to retain Ben Crump. Ben Crump ain't cheap. Yeah, unfortunately, that's just the way that it works. You know what I'm saying? And I really hate to see people counting someone else's coins when it comes to something like this, because this young lady deserves justice. And so whatever it takes to get that done, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. So yeah, I'm sorry. I keep going in on this. I keep going in on this because y'all know this is dear and true to my heart. Like, you say what you want to. I've seen people all up in my comments talking about I'm looking for clout and all of that kind of stuff. Say what you want to. Say what you want to. But this hits a special place in my heart, and I hope it's the same for you all that are listening. Okay. So listen, so today we did do a very big discussion. We talked about a few things. We talked about the Chris Rock backlash. We also talked about Miss Katie from the Real Housewives of Potomac. Speaking of Real Housewives of Potomac, I will be reviewing the third part of the reunion on tomorrow evening. So make sure, well, I'm not gonna say tomorrow evening, but tomorrow. So make sure you keep an eye on the community tab and set your notifications, okay? And then also tomorrow we'll be going over the SWV and Escape, the Queens of R&B. I am extremely excited and interested in seeing what's going on here because I feel like this is going to be a good show. I really do. I feel like it's going to be a good show. Didn't Mr. Ben Crump just get involved? Let's see what happens. Yeah, he did. He did. She died on my birthday. I'm so sorry. Yeah, we got to make sure the wheels of justice turn slowly sometimes. They do. But they also turn slowly when we allow them to turn slowly. We allowed it to turn slowly, right? And when I say we allowed it to turn slowly, we allowed it to turn slow when we stopped saying her name, when we stopped making her the hashtag, when we stopped making her trend. That's what that was. So if we can continue to do that, make her trend, all of these false narratives and lies and stuff out here, let's try to ignore them. I know when I see them, I get so angry. Ooh, child, I get so angry. I really do. But for me, I just it just does something different to me. It's something different about this that hits different. And not making it about me, but just saying in general how I get activated or get upset in regards to this, only because of the simple fact I want justice to be served just like her family does. But those Cabo Six, the Cabo Six, they are out here eating Frito pie. They out here eating ribs and liver Sally and different stuff like that. They are literally out here doing that in peace. In peace. But Shanquilla, unfortunately, does not have the opportunity to do that. So again, I that's just where I am. That's just where I am. Okay, listen. I appreciate you all again. Y'all ride for your boy. Y'all ride for your boy and your boy appreciate it. He definitely appreciates it. Again, please bless the channel if you can. Please bless the channel if you can. It is scrolling across the bottom of the screen. Cash App $ Chef Don Don 2 or via Venmo at Chef Don Don 2 as well. And before I get off of here, I'm just gonna check and see if I need to shout somebody out here really quick. And then we gon' get on. Okay, no. So, but anyway, I do appreciate you all again. Let me see what you guys are saying. She live in my city as well. You are doing a great job. I enjoy your content. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate that. She lived in my city also. That's so sad. That is so sad. I pray that they don't have a peaceful day until justice is served. Thank you, Vernita, for understanding how I'm feeling too. That's how I feel. That is my prayer. I don't want them to be comfortable. I don't want them to be able to literally walk out of their house and get in a car and just peacefully drive wherever they're going or whatever the case may be. I want you to be uncomfortable. I do. I want you to be uncomfortable. All right. So anyway, with that being said, I appreciate you all and much love to you all. Tonight, remember to tune into the final part of the Real Housewives of Potomac. If you don't, check out my review, and then also tonight the Escape and SWV show is coming on as well. All right. So with that being said, guys, I am about to log off here. I appreciate you all again. Until next time, peace and blessings.